Hey everyone, Rick Albert here, and I just finished an amazing meeting with Mark Lukansky, who's going to be the attorney I'm interviewing this January 16th, that's this Thursday, at Cafe Aficionado, starting at 6:30 and ending around 8:30. So hope to see you all there, because it will be a live interview. We are doing a raffle, so one lucky person gets a free consultation. It's a 1-hour consultation with Mark himself. And we're going to also do a Q&A. So I just want to throw that out there as we get closer to the date, because by the time I post this, it'll be tomorrow. So while I'm walking home, because I was just a few blocks away, I want to do the tip of the week, which is actually based on an article I wrote, which is my predictions. So there's these new rent control laws that took effect January 1, 2020, and it's good for 10 years. For the state of California. Now, Los Angeles already has their own set of guidelines, which are more strict, so you're gonna have to go based off of those. But for the rest of the state that doesn't have any sort of rent control, they follow the state guidelines, which is certain caps on rent increases, as well as just cause evictions versus not at fault evictions, all that stuff. Before I go into the predictions, I do wanna mention that my predictions are based off behavior. It doesn't matter what I think about rent control, what you might think about rent control. It's just landlords are going to act a certain way and tenants are going to act a certain way. And one of the big things is we can't force landlords to be landlords. And so one of the predictions that I feel like is going to happen is a lot of these mom and pop investors who can't afford the eviction process, the cost of construction isn't capped. So even though you can only raise rent so much, doesn't always apply to everything else. So they might just get out of the market, meaning they're going to start selling. I already know some investors. I know one, he's on his last one. He's selling all of his residential real estate. He's done. He doesn't want to do it, which is actually going to be harder for tenants going forward. So inventory, my guess, is going to decrease. The other one is I think rents are actually going to go up much more than they did in the past. And the reason being is now investors have to account for evictions. You know, the cost of doing evictions, I read in one article, the average is about $6,000. And that doesn't necessarily include loss of rent for those months, whatever the case may be. So therefore, landlords are going to be forced to raise rent every year on their tenants. That's a little scary. I also think that they're going to raise rent on other things like coin-operated laundry, anything like that. So those are some of my predictions. Love to hear yours. Feel free to comment below. Don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram, YouTube. I am on Facebook, Twitter, all at Rick B. Albert, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.